don't like the look of that helmet. It looks too weird. I think we go with the Herlock Hunter's helmet. Maybe? Or maybe that's got red on it though. Actually, I think this goes with the armor better, honestly. I feel like that goes a bit better. And it doesn't look as out there. What do you think, Sherry? Yeah, I like that. Alright. Okay, so let's go do... Oh, and we can go do the, Okay, right, hang on. There's something else, I wanna... And there's... Okay, alright. Look good to you? Alright, so we're gonna take Emmerich. On Lucanus. Yeah, because, like, given that we're supposed to be part of an assassin's guild, that other helmet looked a bit much.
We have found new haunt.
Alright.
This haunting, to our chagrin, was once one of our own Fade explorers.
He delved where he should not.
I've heard another lance.
Prepare yourselves.
Upgrade that for Emmerich. I'll keep the revival charges, thanks, and then we can do another rank up.
We shall meet again.
Alright, real quick, where is the... Okay, we can go deal with the High Dragon. Okay, let's go grab this particular quest here. What level are we now? All enemies within 6 meters are weakened. Oh. Let's switch out Ravage for that. I might take Tash to this though. When we actually fight the dragon itself, I'll probably take Tash.
Sealed tight.
Stand back. Are you Venatori? Are there sniffing rats? What form have you all? This vault's riches are mine. I tore them from the dead, and with me, they will remain.
Oh, you're doing a stretch there, Molly Moo.
It's a demon. And a powerful one, to have been kept behind such ancient locks instead of simply banished.
You alright there, Molly Moo? She just did a good big stretch. Let's do the hauntings first. Oh, and I need to search the clues. Search for clues in that room. One moment.
This note says the door's seals are tied to demons out in the world. Killing them unseals the door, but they'll keep returning until we destroy whatever's behind the door itself.
Then we have our targets.
The Order would be grateful. I've never even heard of this spirit.
Let's keep an eye out.
Alright, okay, now let's go get this haunting.
There's that haunting Myrna mentioned. The Fate Explorer.
Oh dear. It's poor Reldevar. How about them?
Spite didn't like fighting that one. Don't ask me why.
That was Ernest Reldevar, a scholar who attempted to delve into the deepest regions of the Fade.
Of course he did.
What's left of the unfortunate man tends to wander.
The cave got a bit coiled up there for a second.
There are whispers from the levels, but
I took care of that Fate Explorer.
we are greatly indebted.
He can now rest for a time.
Our collegial allies in the Fade have informed us of several undead banding together.
They have begun to seek blood.
Oh, that's in the
We've
crossroads.
much to examine.
The halls await.
Well, before we go do that, let's do Emmerich's thing real quick.
Ever more to do?
I'll keep going forward. Yeah, I wonder where the wisp is for that one. No, I'm trying to... That'll do. I was trying to get ultimate.
My trouble ahead. Well struck, Rook.
Nice. I like when the shield throw. I like when the shield bounces.
They attack from a distance. That one, quickly.
Nice. Cool. I like comboing stuff.
Ah, we've done it.
Comboing stuff like that is fun. Alright, this is the friendship version. Which we saw first, because I romanced Darvrin first.
Now, what do you have to say for yourself?
Did I miss something?
Since we're here to gather flowers for the dead, I thought I'd teach Manfred some plant names. But I just caught him attempting to wade into a rose bush.
That must have been frustrating.
He knows he's not supposed to play in the horticulture. Oh, Manfred. Whatever will happen to you if I pass on?
If?
Ah, there's something I'd like to talk about.
We're gonna
Do you
keep
know what a
Manfred this
lich
playthrough.
is, Rook?
Doesn't ring a bell.
A lich is a mage transformed into one of the undead while retaining their true, original consciousness. The idea fascinated me when I was younger. For years, I researched and experimented, spoke with spirits and mages. Then, eventually, I found them.
Who?
The Lich Lords of the Grand Necropolis. Necromancers before me who'd transformed themselves into true living dead.
Not everyone gets to meet their idols.
Oh, but I was nervous. The Liches are great protectors of the Necropolis, bulwarks against forces that threaten creation. After years of tests and rituals, they granted me my desire, the right to attempt lichdom.
That's great for a necromancer, right?
It is a singular opportunity.
Good?
Lichdom is an incredible honor. Immortality, prestige, the most hallowed ranks of the Watchers, as well as a chance to be of service past my allotted years. But there are considerations. Come, we have flowers to gather for the dead.
Okay, but I've got questions.
And he can answer them as we go.
Blue creepvine. This will do nicely.
Emmerich, aren't most undead just random spirits inside corpses?
Liches are different. It wouldn't be a spirit acting in my name. My true consciousness would be housed in my departed flesh.
How?
The Order must keep some secrets. Moon blossoms, famed in verse and song.
Smells like perfume. Do liches have a sense of smell?
I've been told that while some of my senses will dull, others will become available. Other than that, I can't say if the flowers would still hold their bloom for me. Lichdom serves a purpose. There are dark things in creation, threats to both our world and the Fade. The Liches of the Necropolis have the insight and the abilities to oppose them.
And you're joining them when?
Certain elements have held me back.
The romance version of this one is so cute though, like legit. I was surprised by how cute it was.
There's no ready instructions for Lichdom. The steps must be discovered on one's own over years to be fully understood.
Does the spell to become a lich kill you, or do you have to...
No, mercifully, that falls to another Watcher. After my death, my soul will be drawn back into my body instead of moving on to whatever lies beyond.
I'm here, Emmerich. Too bad you have to choose between Lichdom and Manfred, right?
So, what's holding you back from lichdom?
Even with all my preparations, there's a chance I could die permanently during the rites. What cowardice! A promise of immortality, an end to all my fears, and the final veil stays my hand.
That's reasonable. Lots of people are afraid of dying.
Is it? When it keeps me from what I most desire? Traditionally, candidates for Lichdom face one final sifting of the soul. If they avoid it, you saw my old colleague.
Hezenkas? She's a lich?
A half-lich, though that hasn't diminished her powers. Until I stop her plans, I won't possess the peace of mind for Lichdom. Why don't you select the next flowers, Rook?
Okay.
Sure. So what's a half-lich exactly?
Johanna attempted the rites of Lichdom and failed. Stuck in her in-between state, she is supremely dangerous, but can't learn any new magic.
No wonder. What about the sifting of a soul that Hezenkas avoided?
The spirits of the Necropolis judge whether a candidate is worthy of the power and responsibility of Lichdom.
How'd she become a lich without it?
I shared some knowledge when we were colleagues. She apparently put together more than I knew. It would be just like her to skip the rituals, the cleansings, the preparations of the soul.
Yeah, I mean, like, she...
For a watcher, Hezenkas is pretty harsh on spirits.
We made allowances because of her discoveries. Too many. Spirits are not things to be disposed of.
You really care about them.
They're so susceptible to the world's whims, Rook. Some spirits are dangerous, but how quickly most respond to a bit of kindness or care. For all she's done, I can't condemn Johanna for attempting lichdom. That freedom from mortality, that divorce from fear. And of course, time to read all of one's books.
Of course.
I mean, that's
But how
one
she's
answer.
abused her abilities. Are my
Is it above?
intentions
It might be
enough to
above.
fare better?
Worrying's a good sign.
Okay, where were these flowers that we're supposed to pick? I think I like struggled finding these for a second and then where are they? Okay, so they're in that area. It's funny because I don't think I struggled finding them last time I did this on Melora. Where did I find them? Ah, here. Okay, let's just grab this chest first.
We have enough flowers. There's something I'd like to show you. Here we are.
Oh, so these flowers are for...
Yes. If you could place them on the graves, please.
Of course.
In memory of Rupert and Eleonora Valkarin, they walk eternity hand in hand.
After I became a watcher, I erected a proper shrine to my parents. When I come to talk, I like to think they listen. Well,
I'm just
don't
getting
be
some
shy.
pictures too.
Introduce yourself.
Rook, it's a pleasure. Do you remember your parents?
Some memories are bright. Others are akin to those dim, early morning dreams one gets sometimes. Lately, I wondered what they'd think of our current course, the choices ahead.
Your lichdom?
What would they have wanted me to be?
Whatever you want.
I can tell you what I think they'd want you to be.
What's that?
Happy. You could always speak with your folks, couldn't you?
My parents last saw me as a boy. By the time I mastered my corpse whispering, I was a man. If I woke them, there might be a flash of recognition, or... Besides, if I speak to too many other spirits, Manfred might grow jealous.
Can't have that.
It'd be impossible. I agree.
Alright, that's that done. One moment. I'm gonna go for at least an hour-ish, but no later than that. I think I might finish up doing stuff around the necropolis and then stop. I think sounds like a plan.
I wonder what this is about.
It's a meditative puzzle on the echoes of our actions.
You know the solution?
It needs to be discovered if it's to have any meaning.
All right.
Remote play screwing up for a second there. Okay, alright. So let's do let's do some stuff for the Mon Watchers, and then I'll stop. Alright, I need to select a mission. So we'll go to Pinnacle. We'll do this one. Let's do Pinnacle of its kind, and then I'll end.